Serve over, Sapp receives, and now Eciroglu sets it up for Sapp, taps it over, but good cover there. And then a dump over, that time by Taylor. Jaguars leading by 2. It seems like every time the Privateers threaten to break themselves ahead, the Jaguars have a response. Sapp was able to cover that serve, and now Roundtree cross court. That's dug out there by Felix. Here's a swing from the back for Brown. That goes long. Sub coming in for Southern, or for New Orleans rather, I'm sorry. And it's Van Horn in for Mayoni. Sarah Jean to serve. Van Horn, right after the whistle, serves this one over. Now a back set. Brown taps that one over. Sapp, easy dig. Eciroglu for Roundtree, and that one is blocked, but to the antenna. Means it's automatically out in the point for Courtney Roundtree and the Privateers. Tied up at 12 here in set number 2. Sarah Jean Van Horn. Line drive serve received from in tight. Taylor is able to shove that one down. Mbaya was the closest to it, but again, it was Ayanna Taylor able to put that one away. And now, have to adjust the antenna at the net on the far side of us. Meanwhile, it is Felix to serve here for Southern. Serve deep, Mbaya receives. Eciroglu, slide play, Roundtree. Courtney Roundtree spikes that one home. Well, Courtney Roundtree looking to extend that streak of double-digit kills. She's halfway there. She's got 5. And a 13-13 tie here in set number 2. Deep serve, out. Defne Sapp just sends that one a bit too long. Serve over, that's received Mbaya. Eciroglu to set. Here's Mbaya, block back. Celia continues, and it trickles back on the Privateer side, but in the net that time was Roundtree as she tried to play off of it. Timeout on the court, we'll take it with them. Right about in this set that the Privateers have threatened to forge their way ahead. Ayanna Taylor will serve here for Southern. Taylor, standing serve, out. Drifts long. And it will be point for the Privateers. Kyla Baker, Akir Scales in. Baker to serve. Kyla leans into one and sends it into the net. Now back to serve for Southern. It is Juf. Freshman middle from Albuquerque, New Mexico, to put this one in play. Sophie does. It's short. Mbaya, free ball. It's off the net and back to Eciroglu. Celia tries to push it deep, but that goes wide. And now we're going to have a sub here. That is Laura Piva, who's going to replace Mbaya. Laura, the outside hitter from Italy, 5'11", transferred from Hartford Junior College. Serve over to Sap. Eciroglu for Scales with the right hand that time. That one is dug out in the back row. Now set back here for Felix, and that one goes for a kill. And Southern has pushed their lead to 4. 18-14. Crunch time here for New Orleans as it's getting to it. Moss from in tight. Eciroglu could not do a lot with it. That's a point for the Jaguars, and it will be a timeout called by Coach Preston. Southern on a spurt. They lead it up in out of the timeout here for Sarah Jean Van Horn. Privateers without Peyton Cole tonight. She has missed action for the past week with an injury. Moss with the service reception. There's Eciroglu. Now Sap from deep. That one is dug out in the back row there. Now Brown will punch it over with the forearm, and there's a kill for Ariana Brown. Well, the Jaguars can taste a 1-1 tie in this match at this point, the way the scoreline reads. Deep serve, Sap receives, and now Eciroglu. Here's Sap from deep. That one is dug out by a sprawling Felix. Here's a swing on the outside, and that winds up being a point for the Privateers as Zaria Nelson could not connect there. Defne Eciroglu to serve. Privateers need a big service rotation here from Defne. And she is one of many who could provide that. Serve, receive. Now Taylor sets, and that one just a miss hit and a point for the Privateers and a double contact. That was just a funky set that time on the Jaguars side. It wound up being a double. Piva was there in case. Eciroglu sends it deep, serve, receive, much cleaner that time. Taylor will set this one for Nelson. That one goes long, but it will be a touch on the Privateers. 21-16 Jaguars. Now Brown. A vicious serve, skims the tape to Piva. Now a set here for Sap, taps it over. That one is dug out though. Here's a swing on the outside, Felix is blocked. Scales was there along with Mayoni. Now the serve over by Laura Piva. That was received by Brown, and another misconnect there on the Jaguar side. Point to New Orleans. Serve over, received. Going to be set up here for a kill attempt. That one is turned away and a touch, and that one hits off the antenna. Now a point for the Privateers. And here comes New Orleans. They've cut the lead down to 2. Serve, line drive over. Brown receives. Going to be set here for Nelson. Taps it over the block. Good save by Moss. And now Scales pushes it over, but there was Harris on the spot. Here's Felix. Pushes that one through, and a point for Southern. Serve over here from Nelson. Sap receives, and now Eciroglu. It's Mayoni, taps it over, punched back. The Privateers there with Piva. Mayoni, a conventional swing that time for the kill. Alessandra Mayoni, who loves to go to the off speed, especially from the right. First was unsuccessful, but she puts full power behind the second swing and gets the Privateers back in the service line. Quick side out, just what the Privateers needed at this juncture. Moss's serve. It is received. Going to be set here from Taylor. Big swing, dug out, Piva on the back. Now Sapp is going to lean into one. That one is dug out by Brown. Taylor bumps, sets it back, just a free ball over. Chance for the Privateers. Piva's pass to Eciroglu to set for Sapp, and that is a kill for Defne Sapp. Harris tried to keep that one alive, sent it to the bottom of the net though, and a timeout will be called by Coach Barnes. 22-21 your score. This is a great opportunity to talk about what the Privateers, as we take a look at that last swing there from Sapp, sprawling to her right there. Harris tried to keep it alive, but to no avail. Coach Preston runs a drill with the Privateers during practices called slip and slide, and what that means is the diving dig, but to no avail. Defne Sapp with the kill. And one of the two grad transfers in Defne Sapp gets the Privateers back on level terms at 22 all. And now we're going to have a sub here. That is Nelson out. Hannah Pereira is in her place. Ella Moss's serve goes over, and it is received. Going to be set up here for a big swing down the line, but that one missed wide, and a point for the Privateers. I believe that was Felix with just the miscue there, and now New Orleans in front. Moss. Line serve, that is received. Going to be set back here. Brown taps it over. Piva there to dig. Here's Roundtree, a swing, and that's over but out. Courtney Roundtree gets the kill, and from a long way back, New Orleans has a chance on their serve with 2 set points and a timeout called by Coach Dawn Barnes. While you analyze what has been going on here in the last handful of rallies, remember this was a 20-14 score in favor of Southern just a few minutes ago. But it's been really such a balanced effort. Alessandra Mayoni has been in on a block assist and a kill. Defne Sapp has had 2 big kills. Courtney Roundtree as well. It's just everybody contributing and doing their part here. But also, the serve received, the Privateers have adjusted very well here down the stretch, and they've been able to stay in system more often. Now the only thing that lacks is that last point. 24-22 your score. You see the Privateers on a 10-4 run, and now they have a set point. And it will be Moss who will try to finish it off here for the Privateers. Ella Moss puts it in play deep, and just tracking that one was Harris. Dump play, that one was read by Sapp, and now Defne Sapp cross court. That one is kept alive though. Free ball sent back over. Now Mayoni passes. Eciroglu. Roundtree to try to finish it off. Good dig there by Brown. Now a swing from just in front of the 10-foot line, dug out by Moss. Roundtree another try, and Brown there again. Here's a set from Taylor, dug out by Sapp on the swing. Now just a free ball sent over by Roundtree. Here's the pass to set it up on the back. Brown could not get it to go. And a point for the Privateers. Ariana Brown played such spectacular defense, but the deep swing could not connect as it went into the net, and the Privateers rally from down 6, win 11 of the last 15 points to take the set 25-22 and a 2-sets-to-none lead here at the HPC. Teams will change sides, and we'll take the break. This is college volleyball on ESPN+.